Hey guys, Justice Egan here. Excited to cut a short video and cover a topic today that I think may really hit home and help you. Have you ever gone out there and sought advice from your upline or from, coaches, maybe a mentor of yours, and find that you're having a difficult time applying that advice, or when you do, you're really not seeing the results. Do you feel confused or like you don't understand what the direction is? And I've got to talk about this today because I experience this so much with people that I have the good privilege of training. And the big question I have for you here is, are you really being coachable? I've heard it said before that if at first you don't succeed, go back and do what your coach told you to do the first time. There's a huge tendency for people who are struggling in their business to be very selective about how they interpret the information and the direction they're receiving from a coach or mentor and how they apply it. One thing I'm going to urge you to do today is to be really aware and take a good hard look at how you receive information, how you act on that information, how you interpret that information, how you react to that information. One thing I always ask people when I am on the phone with them, when they're seeking advice or help, is I ask for their permission. I ask for their permission to speak candidly with them, to tell them what they need to hear, not necessarily what they want to hear. And the reason I do that is because it's very, very hard for people to accept advice fully, for them to accept what they need to hear. You see, very often what you're really looking for is not advice on how to move forward. You're looking for someone to vent to. You're looking for someone to validate your beliefs, validate the reasons in your head or your excuses as to why maybe you don't have the results that you're looking for. And I'm not going to do that for you here today in this video, and your mentor or your coach isn't going to do that for you either. I used to have a boss, right, that basically when I would give creative input of some sort, and I was one of his main managers, when I would give creative input, I could see the gears spinning in his head. He was coming up with a response, with a rebuttal. He wasn't really listening, and that was a mechanism, okay? And it's a mechanism I see in a lot of people who are seeking advice. So one of the things I'm going to encourage you to take a look inside at, to self-reflect about, is when someone is giving you advice as to how to move forward, when someone's being honest with you about maybe where you're not getting things right, are you responding immediately? Are you having a knee-jerk response? Are you trying to explain yourself? See, to really be coachable, you have to release that need, okay, to be understood. You have to leave that creative ego at the door. You have to leave the excuses at the door, and you have to really let go of that need to have your position understood, to have, what's brought you to where you are today understood in its entirety, and really be receptive. Okay, so, one piece of advice I'd give you to be more coachable is to stop and listen, and to eliminate the immediate knee-jerk rebuttal or reaction. Now, this can be a really difficult thing to do, but I'm going to give you a good reason, okay, to make an effort to do so. And that is, if you're really seeking advice, if you're really looking to get results in an area where you haven't had results yet, or make positive change in some aspect of your efforts and of your life, understand that it is your beliefs, it is your activities, it's your actions that have led you to where you are, okay? So fighting for those beliefs, justifying those beliefs, having that quick knee-jerk reaction to at least, feel the satisfaction of having somebody understand why you believe what you believe, really isn't serving your future, okay? That is just giving you a reason to be okay staying where you're at. And if the validation of that is something that you're really seeking, okay, it's not going to serve you. So, my recommendation to you is to take a step back, look at the advice you receive from the people you've surrounded yourself with. Surround yourself with people who have what you want, okay, who function, at a level of integrity, and that you believe really have your best interest in mind, and then leave your creative ego at the door, leave that need to be validated, to feel validation at the door, and simply listen, okay? Listen, reflect, and apply, okay? Do what your coach tells you to do rather than, your convenient interpretation of what you're being told that fits in line with, how you really want to do business, or fits in line with staying within your comfort zone, and start to really take instruction and act on it. You know, I know this is kind of a deeper subject today, but it's something I've been encountering a lot, and I want to encourage you to really reflect on whether or not you're coachable. You know, if you like this kind of topic, if you like mindset stuff, I've got a really great resource for you. You can go to justiceegan.com/September sessions. I've got a great set of audios there that you'll really, really enjoy. You know, I hope you do. Make sure to leave a comment below. If you found this helpful, don't hesitate to share it. And if you have feedback, if you want to join the conversation, by all means, I'd love to hear what you have to say on the subject. I'll be talking to you guys very, very soon.